Well, 2022 is coming to an end. And in the beginning of 2022, I actually set this list of goals up that I wanted to do. And one of those goals was to host a bunch of presentations and tours and talks and also start a podcast. Well, I didn't really go with the podcast route because I'm a wildlife photographer and thought that maybe it would be better to have video or pictures with my voice. So I decided to go with the route of a YouTube channel. So I hope you've enjoyed this year of experiences, and now I'm just going to show you around my loft and try to recapture some of my favorite moments, and show you some cool things that have been given to me in my loft. So I hope that you enjoy. Well, let's talk about this year. This year was awesome. I closed my gallery at Algonquin Park after 6 months. I opened up 4 more galleries. I tried some new things. One, for example, was being a stand-up comedian. I don't know how that one went, but I gave it a shot. I had some failures. I had some tough times. Let's focus on the positives. I got to see a whole bunch of animals. I got to see eastern screech owls, barred owls. I got to actually hang out with 3 baby barred owls. That was a pretty magical moment. The 3 of them just hopping around playing. I got to see snowy owls, like porcupine, bald eagles. There were some bears with cubs, plovers with babies, ditch beavers. Ditch beavers, that was fun. I've never been that close to a beaver. Like, they actually swam into my camera. And I got to go inside the culvert that they were living in, well, my camera did, and be underwater with them. I got to see moose and more moose, and who doesn't love to see a moose? Jimmy brought a narwhal tusk for me to see. That was cool. I got to see some loons underwater. That was special. I unfortunately saw a loon get taken out of its shell by a raven, which was kind of sad. But on that same trip, I actually got to witness a baby loon hatching. Like, I was maybe the first thing it saw. Well, it might not have actually seen me because I was hidden in the bush, but that was a pretty cool moment. What's one of your favorite moments from this past year? How many do you have? I have quite a few, and a lot of them actually have taken place in this awesome space that I've built. I call it a natural history museum, my loft, my presentation fort, all kinds of things. But it's really just a cool place for me to keep all of my cool and unique or weird things. And the closer you look at them and the more you look at them, the more you'll see. And honestly, I add something almost every day. Well, not every day. Every month, I should say. And it's awesome. You never know what I'm going to get. One day someone's dropping off shells. Some days people are dropping off dinosaur footprints or skulls or rocks. It's awesome. And I then find a way to try to display and share these awesome artifacts with people. And yeah, like there's a deer hoof and a moose hoof. Look at the size difference between those animals. Yeah. Have you ever seen a deer or a moose? Man, I've seen quite a few. I even actually take people on tours to see them. What about a crocodile? Have you ever seen a crocodile in the wild? I've never seen a lynx, and one of those skulls there is a lynx skull. So if you've seen one, that's pretty cool. I've met a couple people recently that have seen one. And those antlers there, they're actually on the deer that's in that picture. Yeah, that was a pretty cool find. Well, enough with the dead animals. Let's talk about some of my favorite
animals that I saw in the wild. There was this one animal that made a noise, came out of a tree, and I had no clue what it was. And I watched it, and it jumped from tree to tree, and then I think I figured out that it was a squirrel. But I thought I actually had found a new species. But it turned out that it was a flying squirrel. My first one ever. Another life experience, or first life experience for me, was watching a critically endangered hawkbill turtle lay eggs, and then also getting to watch babies come out of the sand. I can't believe how many turtles actually, or how many eggs are laid. There's like 250 sometimes. That's crazy. And then the turtles, they just struggle 60 to 80 days later, and they come out of the sand and they just know what to do. Mom has left them, and they're just there struggling with the sand, and with their buddies, they just know what direction to head. Maybe it's the sound of the water that helps them. Who knows? But off they go, and as they cross the sand, they set their GPS or magnetic force to this beach, and they'll come back, and in 20 years, that'll be their next time potentially out of land. Well, until then, peace be to Journey. Have fun, stay safe, and I also won an award. I don't know how big of an award it was, but it goes in the shelf with my galleries, and there it is. I won the gold medal for photography in Simcoe County, which was kind of cool.
I did some unique and fun things this year. I helped create this goalie helmet, which I actually have started using and playing when I can. I've went to my 20th anniversary of me playing Australian rules football for Team Canada. I was able to create another epic first, where I take someone to a sporting event and make it an awesome event. Check it out on my YouTube channel if you want. I got to learn how they milk cows in the machineries. I created my own JGP hats, these safari hats. They're kind of cool. I didn't actually make the hats. I just made the logo on it. Well, actually, I didn't even do that. I just helped push the button. Well, actually, I just helped put the stabilizer on it. I created this club for wildlife lovers called the JGP Prowl. Hopefully, you join in and we can have some fun in the new year. There's like 4 meetings a year. 2 are virtual, 2 are in person. I created this awesome walking stick.
This walking stick has a hidden Damascus knife. It actually has the ability to be a laser pointer. I can change the tops on it. It's actually such a cool thing. And all thanks to this awesome guy named Rob. Thank you so much for helping me and building this with me. This has been an awesome experience. And figure out what all of those things are. They're kind of cool.
I also had some fun, and things got a little bit hot when I created my hot sauce. Hopefully you get a chance to try it. It's fairly limited, and it's a little bit spicy, but flavorful. Check it out. Give me a call. I can get you some. I did 2 special things this year, and hopefully they lead to some other awesome things. One of them is I created my first wildlife book. It's right here. And it's going pretty well, and I've in the process of creating a memory card game off of it, and that should come out hopefully fairly soon. And then we recently just started working on book number 2. One's Canada, book 2 is Africa. It should be a lot of fun. Hopefully you get one. The places that you can find them is directly from myself or Jimmy. We both have them. There are a couple stores that will have them in and around the Wasaga Barrie area. Hopefully, we'll start spreading into Toronto and other areas. You can also find them on my website. They're $30 and they come with a signed photo when you buy them right now. I hope that you've enjoyed the year that I've shared with you. I've tried to keep it entertaining. I've tried to show you different things every video. Please leave a comment. Let me know what video was your favorite. Next year, I'm going to try to change it up. I'm just going to focus on one animal per video. I'm going to try for once a month, but no promises. They'll be a little bit longer and more in detailed on each animal. And we'll go behind the scenes and talk about each animal and learn a little bit more. And there'll be videos and things that you've never seen before in each of them. And some of the clips you will have seen because they'll be my favorite clips that I've shared here already. But I hope that you enjoy, and please like, subscribe, and share any of the videos that you've seen here, and keep enjoying wildlife.